Why would I throw in the towel? I just got in my bag. I don't make no mistakes. I'm coming for mine, and there ain't no one taking my place. Listen.
Hey, welcome to the Quarterly Report, brought to you by the Red Knight Special, and this is Word on the Net. I'm your boy Town Biz, and thank you for tuning in. If you're first time to the channel, please hit that like, subscribe button, man. Help us get this content up there. Anyway, today we'll go in on your boy Aries Spears, man. And shout out to Aired Out Podcast. It's another clip I got from them. Hit with your boy Urban Legend. He going in on Aries Spears, the disrespect of the man and how he feel. Me personally, I just felt all New York dudes are not haters. So let me start there. But you got a lot of New York dudes that still got that we invented rap, we better rappers in the whole world attitude, and this dude garbage. And Aries Spears one of them dudes. Now don't get me wrong. And when he do his stand-up comedy, he throws Snoop Dogg up in there because he likes Snoop Dogg's smoothness and all that. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? It's just like the man sound like he hate. So we gonna get off into this content. You dig what I'm saying? And I don't want to so y'all can see for yourself what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, baby, let's go.
We had talked about it a little on the live, but Aries Spears, man, you know, Aries Spears, he came out and he dissed Ice Cube. I feel like he really dropped this. He came out and said Ice Cube basically wasn't shit in enough words.
Yeah. That nigga was hating.
Yeah.
You know why he's hating on Ice Cube?
Why is that?
Because he feels that Ice Cube took acting roles from him. So, you know, I do this shit. I'm gonna get the context of it. I'm going to go peep.
Wow. And now it's starting to make, let's go. Let's go.
I'd already seen, I went back and looked at the Vlad clip. He told Vlad that Ice Cube couldn't act. And Ice Cube had roles that they could have given to comedians who could bring a different art to these roles. As in, the angles, how the cameras.
So that's what your hate stem from, Mr. Spears.
are working. He mocked how he did the little part when he was in, I guess, the Are We There Yet? And he failed or some shit like that. He mocking how the nigga talk, his slang, and bro, he's hating.
Yeah.
He's hating. And that's the thing. Aries Spears is an actor as well. So he's looking at Ice Cube with like, nigga, I can't rap. I can't rap. You can rap. But you also are in my lane with the acting. This is what I do. I do comedy, but
But you can't be mad at that though. How can it's like that's the same thing with your boy who do I'll get back to his name will come back to me. The boy who did that think like a man, act like a woman, Steve Harvey, when he was hating on Bernie Mac, how he called and said, don't give Bernie Mac the role. I'm the better actor. Like, you just hate that. Like, why? It's too much money in this world. It's going to be more opportunity than for people to be hating like this. Why? And then on top of he's another black man. Okay, you entitled to your opinion, but you went above and beyond to talk bad about this brother, man. That's messed up.
Act as well, but you being a popular rapper, you're getting this role. But the thing that people got to know, an opinion is an opinion. Right. When you campaign against the nigga, and then he did this. This was it started from the Big Boy interview. He said it on the Big Boy show, went on a whole rant. Oh, I can't stand that nigga. People wouldn't call you a hater if you just said, hey, it's not for me. I know a lot of people like it. That's just my opinion. I really don't slide to Ice Cube like that. It's just something with his voice. But guess what? We're not talking about it if you say it like that. It's the way you went into detail about it and the way that you explained it. And then you shitted on his whole career. You shitted on his whole acting career. And what a lot of people don't know, Keanu Reeves. I be saying Keanu Reeves, they know what I'm trying to say, from Matrix.
Yeah.
He said that Keanu Reeves is not a great actor, but he has great movies. As in The Matrix, for sure. All the Matrixes. Also, nigga, you do great in, what's the shit, John Wick. Speed, all of Keanu roles is great roles in movies.
Yeah.
He wasn't a great actor in them. He's not showed a lot of skill, but the movie's great. So Vlad say, well, you can say that about Ice Cube. That nigga said Friday, Boys in the Hood, the barbershop movies, those were great. Then he goes, but no, I'd rather Keanu Reeves and whoop the whoop, whoop the whoop. That's hate, my nigga.
Yeah, that's definitely hate right there, because the whole thing about even when you speaking on old boy from the Matrix, that dude's a good actor, bro. Like, see, this is what I mean by hate. Like, people get to think, like, when you hate on somebody, do you feel like you're an A-list actor or something? Because you're really not. You're not even in no bunch of A-list movies. You feel me? Like, it's like your whole career is based on you disrespecting women, disrespecting people. Like, do your comedy. I know it's comic. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to be you're a comedian. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, when you start throwing hate on somebody else, this is the problem I be saying why I don't condone black on black crimes, man. I ain't with that, bro. Like I tell people, man, it's crazy because in order for me to respect the fact that Black Lives Matter, we got to realize that Black Lives Matter when we dealing with each other. You feel me? Like, how can I say Black Lives Matter when we don't even care? We'll go and riot, breaking buildings, burn down cars, and then right after it's gone, yeah, Black Lives Matter, then go right back to the hood like them dudes over there standing at the store. Let's go get on them. They look just like you, bro. They might even be related somewhere down the line. You just don't know it. Your grandfather, you done crept off and had some grandkids somewhere else. You feel me? But anyway, let's get back to the content.
That's hate. So that's why you getting called a hater, and you know why you getting called a hater. Then you turned it into something else and trying to do this. Bro, you campaigned and you didn't have a really solid reason of why you're doing it, my nigga. Ice Cube was writing for niggas as a teenager. For grown men. I'm writing for men as a teenager. We ushered in a whole genre of music. He had songs that were political as well. Like talking about the culture, talking about police shit, talking about the government.
Listen, Q was the well-rounded artist when it came to being making some music you can dance to, making some music that you can learn from, making some hood music. Cube was that dude, and to be honest with you, Cube's still that dude, man. I'm gonna be real with you, man. And you know, even though Cube didn't really rock with Tupac like that, man, at the end of the day, Cube's still one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? Pac, you know what I'm saying? Cube, DMX, you know what I'm saying? Show, E40, you know what I'm saying? I got a group, a crew wrap around, may he rest in peace. Dangerous Dame, may he rest in peace. I got certain people that's my favorites. That's always gonna be my favorite, no matter how many years pass. You did, but I ain't gonna never get on there and talk about rappers that I didn't really dig their music and say, "Oh, he can't do." He can't. I just be like, "Yo, no, it's cool what he doing. I'm glad he's successful in what he doing, but that ain't my lane of music or something I'm not really into." That's how I would say it. Never disrespectful. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get back to it.
Bro, go listen to the song with him, Scarface, and Devin and Dude. Gangsters don't live that long.
Right.
Bro, they talking to the environment, to the critics of the world, to the people going against our culture.
See, these are songs that a lot of you youngsters is watching this don't remember, don't know about, bro. These songs is deep. We have songs, like they said, if you ain't got songs right now that they making out that's actually changing the way you view life or the way you move through life, I feel sorry for you, man. Because when we was growing up, we had songs that moved you. You know, I'm talking moved you, that made your whole body sometimes said that we had songs that'll make you drop a tear when you stressed out, just laying back by yourself. Like that, Mary, 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 Mary. That song by Scarface. Come on, man. We got songs, bro, that moved you, bro. And Q was one of them dudes that came with that with them songs, bro. He had them songs that made you. I'm talking about when we was living in town, police was beating up, doing all kind of crazy things, bro. We lived through that, bro. So you know we had looked at life a certain way, man. You feel me? So for a person who didn't come from my neck of the woods, who sit there and put that much hate into seeing one black man successful, you should have it shouldn't have been no hate in your heart. You should have been like, you know, I'm glad he's successful, more power to him. That just ain't for me. Real easy example of the way to explain yourself.
Yeah. The content of some of the music that Ice Cube made was great. People still regard him as having one of the top disc records of all time with No Vaseline.
Yep. I always say that. I always say that. So when y'all be talking about that Drake this and how Kendrick said what he said about Drake, man, go listen to No Vaseline and tell me do you feel the same way. They should, if that's the case, they should have been talking all this court stuff way back then.
At the industry with that. You know what I'm saying? Calling out your boy, you know. So I'm like, all right, dog, you can feel you got a right to not like a nigga music, but when you word it and you ain't got a definite answer, niggas gonna call you a hater. That just is what that is, my nigga. Not to mention the hit records the nigga done had throughout his entire career and everything. So, well, I never said he was a bad father or a bad person or a bad guy. Y'all are just saying hate and overusing hate. No, Aries Spears. You sounded like a hater. That's what a hater would say after the people laid it out for you. Nigga, come on, this is the nigga that did Higher Learning. That was a great movie. Then on top of the fact, nigga, Aries Spears. You
Player. That nigga played that PDF file
come
on
on,
that
bro.
skit, bro.
Look what you've done.
So that let's let you know. Now, what they about to talk about is this movie that he did with that one Tiffany Haddish. I think it's Tiffany Haddish. Her name is, where they had played a he was a predator and the little boy was in the bathtub or whatever the case was. It's just certain roles I wouldn't play regardless. I'm just being real with you about the acting. It's like Denzel say he ain't putting on no dress. I'm not gonna play no person playing with kids and have a kid in the water naked. And I'm going, come on, that was weird movie.
Like, look what you've done, my nigga. You got greased up and oiled up and kissed another man on video by the pool, hunching on a man and all this weird shit. Then you've also done things like the pedophile role and all that. No,
Yeah.
Aries Spears, like no. And like Ice Cube said, you in nobody's top 10 as a comedian. And that's
Right.
subjective. That's an
That's right.
opinion as well. Somebody
Nah, and if it is like they say, you probably is in somebody else top 10, somebody who don't have a sense of humor. I mean, I ain't gonna say that. Let me rephrase from saying that, because that's me spreading hate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that, but and everybody got their favorites. I'm just gonna put it that way. But in the majority of the people that I know, when you mention his name, a lot of people don't even know who he is because you didn't have that much of an effect on him as a comedian. A lot of people didn't grow up on whatever you was on Mad TV or whatever it was. A lot of people didn't grow up on that. You feel me? And the people who did grow up on it, they really didn't look at you like you was that funny, bro. So, but we still gave you your props as a black man out here trying to make it. So we never wouldn't say, "Oh, he ain't talented." Like, well, he, like I said earlier, he got some funny things he's saying, some in stand up that are, but other than that, he wasn't one of them standout comedians to me that make me say, "Oh, Aries Spears is coming to town. I'm finna go check him out." He never was that kind of person for me.
he might be in somebody top 10. But we guarantee you one thing, top 10. Ice Cube is somebody top 10. A lot of West Coast niggas, Ice Cube is in their top 10. Yeah. If not, they top 3.
Top 5.
Most niggas that came up out of LA, they gonna tell you Ice Cube,
Yeah.
DJ Quick, they top 2 niggas. If they grew up and they grew up listening when Ice Cube was around.
Yeah.
They gonna say Ice Cube, DJ Quick, them 2
Quick.
niggas. I'm gonna tell you like this, Aries Spears, if you want to come at me, because you're not in my top 10 comedians.
DOC.
But I bet you it's somebody that watch you in the interviews that'll tell you I'm a top 10 YouTuber.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like anybody say Aries Spears, they top 10 comedian, they definitely not black.
Yeah.
Right.
Appeals to that white audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, that white audience.
Yeah, and that's not no shot at nobody, but that's real because that's how his comic is set up. It's not set up really for the black culture to really rock with. It's really set up to get them because he's trying to get the bag. You got to respect Aries Spears for that. He ain't got his vocabulary to the point where it fit a certain narrative of people. He speak to the world. So he gathered more of the white people who is really into him like that than more black people. We got some black people that rock with him, but everybody don't feel like he's that funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all get it because there's some comedians that I heard people say that Kevin Hart wasn't funny. I heard people say that they don't think Cat Williams is funny. You know what I'm saying? So, it go both ways with all this, man. Me personally, I don't think Steve Harvey that funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be real with you. I mean, he say some stuff sometimes that make you laugh, but he's not, that's my personal opinion, though. I'm not hating on him. I think he do a good, as far as making his money, getting to the bag, he do a good job at that. But as far as his stand-up comedy, I think he's, to me personally, if you ask me, I think he's a better host for shows than he is for stand-up and what he in for. I mean, I liked him in a couple of acting movies, but other than that, he was, you know what I mean? I'm not hating on him, but like I said, I think he's a better host because he's more funnier to me than that way. Anyway, let's get back to it.
He says outlandish shit. But the nigga he do got funny moments, though. Yeah. He do. I mean, I'm not going to say he's not talented and he don't got funny moments. He done got laughs out of me. I'm not a hater. No. But nigga, nigga, you not that nigga like that. You just is what it is. Like, but
all right, man, you feel me? So I'm gonna end this on that note right there, man. And y'all can go check out the full content over there at Air It Out Podcast, man. You know what I mean? We're just speaking on something, man. Aries Spears, man, you gotta stop the hating, procrastinating, and all that damn negotiating. Stop it, brother. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in, man. This is a Quarter Report brought to you by the Red Night Special. I'm your boy Town Biz. Thank you for tuning in. On your way up out of here, hit that like and subscribe button, man. Let's get this content up there. Thank you for watching, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed today, and you ain't feeling it, do yourself a favor, right? Go take a nap. Get back in the bed, roll over and get on the right side of the bed. Your day gonna be.
Why would I throw in the towel? I just got in my bag. I don't make no mistakes. I'm coming for mine, and there ain't no one taking